All right, welcome back. This time around, we are on another dimension. Tomorrow or on Thursday, Chelsea is going to be facing Tottenham.
Okay,
Very important
that one na
game.
true.
One game that I don't want Chelsea to misuse. You understand? But I want to ask something. Wait till they give Chelsea this confidence here because of Palmer, Jackson, and Nonimadueke come back. Say we get this high hope of winning Tottenham. Looking at our poor performance so far.
okay. So quickly, I'll just make my point very straight. First of all, depth. The depth of the squad is back.
Okay.
Obviously, because I waiting Chelsea be lack during this period when Jackson and Palmer and Madueke were out.
Okay.
And like I always say, sometimes a good player is not every time in a season where he delivers 100% performance.
Okay.
So you always expect that when a particular player is off form,
Okay.
the other guy is waiting for bench. The other guy is waiting ready. They're ready to take over. So for me, I think the depth is back, and then because of previous experience from these guys, like they've scored goals for us, they've made chances for us. I believe we should be able to win Tottenham. But if we don't win Tottenham, it's based on the fact that okay, maybe these guys will just come back now. They never hit form. They just come back. They never really to hit form. But that's just like I said, tomorrow we will see, or next tomorrow rather.
Okay. Over to you. Gifts. Do you have anything to say?
For me, normally, Tottenham na our wife. That's how they call them. Anytime we meet them, go home or go away or
Okay.
we go flog them.
Okay.
So that confidence done there in me already from the onset. Say if we meet Tottenham, even in our worst form, we go fit still beat them. But as these players don't come back, now a big plus to us because these guys, even before they go for this injury, though they complain about them, but at least they try with their cooperation, they fetch us goals, at least from where they manage, the way even carry us come where we did. And as our Palmer don't come back, our Jackson don't come back, they are two, they understand themselves very well. And we as Chelsea fan now, our faith, they for those two people hand. So for me now, go to any to make Chelsea now go fuck up against them for Stamford Bridge. It means our problem, big past Nigeria problem.
All right. Moko see wetin go happen.
No, man.
Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah.
Because now one match you are not going to make Chelsea sleep on. You understand? 3 points, very important. You get 3 points, don't skyrocket to 52 points. You understand? Then, talking about transfer, because at that one way some people they like to 1 year. Which player where they come? Which one we go? This one, that one. I don't want to bring up Joao Felix matter. That one I don't talk and we don't talk and over again. Anything we Chelsea want to do, make it do. And anything we Joao Felix do, want to do, make it do. All I just want is a good Chelsea.
Yeah.
You understand? A
Very
club that
important.
we all fell in love with and gave our support to. That's all we want. A club that is known for winning trophies.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Competing for titles. All right, talking about the transfer, we are hearing that Chelsea is among the 4 Premier League clubs monitoring Xavi Simon. I've been narrating from Arubi
Leipzig.
If you throw your
we
points.
talk about players. Players, so we be like say these people never they hear we they find.
But I see, I tire for this ownership. I tire for whoever that is involved in transfer at Chelsea. Because for the past 3 to 4 weeks, there have been confusion from left, right, and center as to who we want to really buy in this transfer. I know that there must surely be speculations.
Yes.
There must be rumors. But sometimes when we talk some certain things, or when we go for some certain players, let us be particular, let's be direct. Make we know how this player will benefit the club. Xavi Simons, in my own opinion, good player, but not consistent enough. Not good enough for Chelsea. And we also need to consider that, okay, if they buy this boy in an attacking midfielder, who you go sell or who you go forfeit a position for a player like Xavi Simons? We shouldn't be talking about signing much midfielders again because we've already done the business of doing that. Unless you want people like Enzo Fernandez go come down or he go there for bench.
No, no.
Which
For how much now? For 60 million pounds release clause.
you see, say he go there very, very impossible. Go there very, very impossible. But I'm not ruling out the guy that he's a good player. He's a good player. He plays well for Netherlands also. But for Chelsea, I'll say a big no for me. It's a no for me.
For me, there are some players that are not really essential for us to get.
Okay.
For the future Chelsea, we will try build.
Based on the ones that were already there on ground now.
Yes.
That means they get some players we say we don't need really, except they just want to buy them
to keep them and just to preserve them in case of any time we say we just get small lapses. See, the future Chelsea we will want to see, and that future Chelsea, no be say if I no be 2 years, now next season, now be the future Chelsea we will want to see. My own emphasis now be say we dey struggle to go this Champions League. If we finally go there, who you want use play am na im matter. Like there is no essence of bringing all these players, like all these average players, because me I see Xavi Simon as an average player. Yes, he plays well for Netherlands. Yes, I'm not doubting that he plays for Leipzig. I'm not doubting that, but he's still average. Like we don't already get people already. Just leave this guy. Go for waiting with the fine. Put money for that part where you know say we really lack where.
They go put money now. Already they don't say they get money where
they on ground for spending.
For spending.
No,
for bringing up striker.
Suppose give me 1%.
Now this time now they won't go bring now. They won't just switch the balance.
They don't bring gam. If they are among the clubs, the way they monitor the young man.
May they come out for
him. You know one time now.
There's no point in that. There's no point in that. For me, I don't see any points in signing Xavi Simons. It's just another kind of panic buy or mistake. We made a mistake. Let's just admit it. We made a mistake in buying Joao Felix. At this point in time, we made a mistake in rebuying Joao Felix. We should not be thinking of making another mistake again.
No, David, no go find trouble.
And when they talk about these funds, they on grant to sign striker. The whole talk of striker right now, you want we don't no, the one who we want. Now this Delap and Sesko. Chelsea are really serious for this signing of one of these players. So either they bring Sesko or
the problem be say we dey hear Delap, we dey hear Sesko. Tomorrow we go see say Osimhen don't enter the matter. The next tomorrow we go hear say Graikores don't enter the matter.
All of them dey the matter. But the two players right now will be like say it's likely or it's possible that one of them might come. Is either Sesko or Delap.
Now, do you know that it's possible for us to sign Liam Delap and not spend a huge amount of money on him?
After his release clause is about 40 million pounds.
40 million pounds.
If switch down, goes to relegation.
That's a good deal, man. If we buy Liam Delap, this same Delap where we see say in the perform well this season. Don't forget he's playing for Ipswich Town though, so you don't expect him to give 100% performance because who you play with also matters too. You understand? I know. I get where you're going, but buying Delap for 40 million is not a bad idea. But it doesn't mean that we should stop there in terms of the striking position. We can sign another striker alongside Liam Delap. There's nothing wrong in having 3 strikers. For me, that is my point. I will keep saying that.
Why you always forget to get Maguire?
God. Maguire, my guy. I beg, they remind me of this guy. I beg. But at this period, it's going to be hot to me to say this, but Maguire should go for a loan.
Okay.
Maguire should go for a loan.
If Maguire gone alone, is there any possibility of him entering the first team?
Yes.
After having 3 strikers already?
Yes. There is no probability or it's not cast in stone that the strikers we have or we buy will perform. So anyone will not perform that season. The ones who perform, look at Andre Santos, for example. Andre Santos will definitely come into Chelsea team.
Already he said that he's ready to.
He's ready to come in. So I don't see any problem if Maguire go for a loan and he does well. We still bring him back to the team. Definitely match go see enter. See, there are teams that have this depth too. They have depth of squad. You should not be complaining if we have 4 strikers.
Dave, man ask you one question.
Okay.
You know, say this Delap. Now, right from when we talk about Sesko and Delap, you always prefer Delap. I don't get issue with that one with you. But now if you say Delap, now be the quality striker we Chelsea really need for now. You feel say if that guy come, that guy now go feel at least keep Jackson small for bench. Then Jackson feel they learn from him.
Now, the truth of the matter is that Mr. Peter brought 2 players up. That is why I said, no be say when we hear, you go hear Delap, you go hear Sesko. Tomorrow we go hear Victor Osimhen. Now he brought between Delap and Sesko, and I'm making my choice.
Because those are the players that looks
more likely. If left for me, if I need to choose one person, of course, Victor Osimhen is there, Gaio Crest is there, Isak is there for me. But now we are down to these 2, and you say Delap or Sesko. Simply, yes, I have much respect for Sesko, but to me, based on attributes, based on the prowess of a striker, it's not hype. It's what we have seen, what we have watched in the Premier League this season at Ipswich. Now, I know the guy is young, and we can also make adjustments. We can get another striker to help him, to support him alongside Jackson. And who says Jackson will not be good next season or might not be good next season?
Okay.
Let's not forget that he's developing. He keeps developing. He keeps improving in himself. So for me, Delap is my answer.
All right, you Sesko, right from
Right from time when I see Sesko.
If we buy Sesko for that money, you don't get anyhow we no go play Sesko because you go buy him for big money.
Normally, you know, say all this kind of when we are 3 seasons like they always end our talk with one thing. We go shake ground. We go make people one. No. Do you see Rafinha winning the Ballon d'Or?
Yes. I don't they waste time now. Go answer you. I don't want to waste time now.
Why?
Well, it's simple.
Looking at Mbappe, yeah. Looking at what Vini is doing. Looking at what Mbappe is doing.
Mbappe really.
Looking at what other we have. Which other player again? Even this guy at PSG.
By Mohamed Salah.
Dembele.
Well, I think it depends on who is going to win the Champions League this season because the 2 guys where they sit down on top. If Yamal could win the Champions League, don't you think he'll be an actual contender of the Ballon d'Or?
Yamal, I don't see him like that.
Why not? Why not?
In Barcelona,
no,
right
now, no.
Their key man there right now is Rafinha.
Okay, let's leave Rafinha out of the. We are looking at people who achieved something for both country and both club. Yamal has won the Euros at this age, and then if he wins the Champions League and eventually goes ahead to win the La Liga, don't you think, in terms of achievements, which is now a criteria? International achievement, which is now a criteria for the Ballon d'Or. Don't you think Yamal edges above Rafinha? It's a question we need to ask ourselves. So for me,
I don't talk that talk, Taya. And the time people say, for this Ballon d'Or, forget say yes, they give Rafinha above every other player, even Yamal, Mbappe, now him they keep as a top player to win the Ballon d'Or. But say, with time, this thing will change. This Yamal now they say Yamal is playing, but at this season in Barca, Rafinha is at his peak. Nobody's arguing that. But things might possibly change because Yamal is performing well both in his country and also in his club. He's giving assists and he's also scoring.
No wala. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I remember your humble boy Peters.
My name is Big Dave.
And my name is Gifto.